You know, this is going to be a very informative video. And I'm going to make it make sense. This is not toxic. This is not wrong. This is not my opinion. This is the current state of the world. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Man, there's a literal code in this world today. Like things in the world today is a certain way. Genders are not what they used to be. Nothing is what they used to be. The whole shit changed. And if you pay close attention, you will see what is going on in broad daylight. The higher you climb yourself, the more you're going to be up, looking down at all the craziness that's happening. Like, bro, in 2023, if you reject a woman, it's like the end of the world. It's like the end of the damn world. And I say this because women have pulled things so much into their favor that women being rejected today is almost unheard of. But it still happens, just not very often. And when it does happen, because I'm one of the only guys that's doing it, I know what other people are like, bro. They'll take whatever they can get, and this is what women think. They all think they're the prize. I'm not saying some of you aren't. But is every woman on earth a prize? Is every male on earth a prize? No. It's just not true. Everybody has worth. But how worthy of you? How worthy are you of somebody you may want but can't get? And this is what I'm saying. When you reject a woman, they're not used to it in 2023. They're not used to it. So when you do it, they act like they've seen a ghost. They act like the world's coming to an end. That's what it's like. Social media has also made it this way. It caused so much female delusion. If you're even a half pretty woman and you flaunt your body parts and everything else, you know what I mean, on social media, you're gonna get a lot of male attention. So when you get rejected by a guy, it's almost unheard of. They're not used to it. They're used to having their way because women manipulated the rules. They manipulated the world into this way. There's guys that are far better than most women out there today, and the lowest tier women are surprised that the highest tier males reject them. They're surprised. Because this is what social media has done. This is a code. And it can easily be broken. There's guys in the world right now that has broken this code. Just like myself, I'm not in a position where I'm going to take any female that comes my way. I don't have time for that. No disrespect, but I don't. It's really, really, really gotta be worth my time. It's really, really, really gotta be my type. There's a lot of lower tier women today that want the best guys, but you're not the best woman. No offense. And there's not enough higher level dudes to go around. Not every dude is on that level. So when you're on that level, you have to be very selective and continue to be badass and continue to work your ass off in this life. You're not settling for less. Women are not settling for less. The thing is, most guys in the world are put in bad positions. You have to work yourself out of bad positions, just like I have. I was in positions that was terrible. I invested so much time and energy into certain people, and it took so much away from me. So now when you invest so much and not into yourself and kind of into a person, not even financial wise or anything like that, just time wise, and time is big. Time is huge. So when you do that, you're not increasing your value, so you lose. Women are the ones that are running the race to the top. They're all trying to get to the top. More men today have to wake up, and they are, of being more selfish, and you get to the top. You up your standards. Keep your standards where they should be. I think everybody should. But you can't be a bottom tier type of female and expect top tier men, because it's not going to happen. But that's what they expect. And it's ridiculous. Social media has done this. They're not used to getting rejected because they're the ones doing that to the guys that are so thirsty and deprived. You can't be that guy. You have to be on your shit and have high standards. That's what these females are doing. So over time, especially over the last few years, they manipulated everything in their favor to make guys chase, which is unnatural. And like I said, more guys are starting to wake up right now, and have been for a bit. But you have to really know this world and play the chessboard correctly, because it's a ruthless, cutthroat world. And I'm telling you, bro, you could be top tier male, and there's women who is not worth even close to what your worth is, that find it offensive if you reject them and they think they deserve you. They really believe it. And it's just not how the world works. It's just not how the world works. I don't make these rules. It's just what it is. Social media has everybody running that race uphill. If you're not running that race uphill, you're going to get left behind on a stretcher. There's no time to not be running up that hill. That's what you have to do. If you think you're just going to whatever or settle, it's not going to be good. You have to be selfish. You got to be cutthroat. That's what the world is. It's really what it is. You have to fight tooth and nail and become your best. Because there's women right now way below you, bro, who think they deserve more than you. You're probably above them. And they think they deserve more than you, and you're already above them. Because they all think they deserve top tier guys. So when you become a top tier guy, you start rejecting them. And they can't believe it. They can't believe what's happening. They're not used to it. So when you do it, you're different from the rest. You're different. Oh my God. I'm pretty good looking. Oh my God. Why does this guy not want me? Blah, blah, blah. Because he can get better. Just like you do to other guys, right? You can do better. So can he. So who was where? You got to punch down the line there, little girlie. Because you don't equal where that guy you want is. He deserves better. He's worked harder. He's just better. And this might sound so egotistical or something like this, but it's really not, bro. Like, it's, I would argue women have made it this way to begin with. Everybody could have been doing just fine. But it's turned into a very selfish, cutthroat world. And you will eventually land on the right thing, but till then, she's gonna be cutthroat and selfish, bud. I've been living a cutthroat, selfish life for a while, because I understand the game. I understand what's happening. I built myself into who I am today, and I advise you to do the same. Because if you don't, that'll be a huge mistake for anybody, for guy, girl, anybody. You have to. And like I said, I genuinely believe it went this way to begin with because of women in social media and what they think they deserve. I swear to God. It could have been much better. But they had to take it too far. So if other people take it too far, now you have to take it a little bit too far. Because if people is trying to one up you, bro, you got to go up. You got to go up. And there's a common point in time where it's just going to boom. But it's what has to happen. It's just the world. And so many things are unnecessary. A lot of the things I'm explaining is quite unnecessary, no? It's quite unnecessary, but it's what has to happen. We all have to go through so much unnecessary things because of the way the world's going. It's all a selfish contest to try to land on the perfect thing. When it could have been just fine, when people that should have been together. But it didn't go that way. And typically, a lot of the time, it does not go that way. So what do you have to do? Are you just going to accept it and get left behind? Or are you going to be, you know what? Let it leave a bad taste in your mouth. Ironically, I just had a meal. And it was good, but I'm trying to digest this. You have to let it leave a bad taste in your mouth as well. Like, what are you going to do? Take a back step? No. I advise everybody, male and female, this is not a bashing video about anybody. I advise everybody to go forward. If you don't like what is happening, go forward. There's no other choice. Become better. Become undeniable. Prove yourself. And I mean, people should probably prove themselves anyway, to be honest. We all got to do work. We all got to do so much work. The world has gotten harder. Everything has gotten harder. Dealing with people has gotten harder. Relationships, harder. Making money, harder. Easier but harder at the same time. There's more ways, but it's harder. Prices all go up. It's harder. So you have to get harder. So you have to go forward. And you have to become a beast of the East. Yeast. And this is just what I genuinely advise everybody to do. I really do. Like, I don't see a better way. I don't. You will get your shot. Just keep working, stay patient. Do what you're supposed to do. Because this is the world. The modern women, bro, they're it really is the problem. It really is. And you know, they're gonna blame you too when you reject them. They're gonna blame you for that, because they genuinely think they deserve you. They genuinely don't know what it's like to be rejected no more, because they're all pulling back from guys. So whenever they do what they do, they expect every guy to take them on, and most will. But when you're that guy that don't, oh my God, it's crazy to them. They get weird, bruh. They get really weird. And when you're that guy that starts to be on top and is on top and is maintaining on top and is only going further and further, all eyes are on you, bro. Like I said in other videos, these modern day women are like sharks in the water. They're coming for you, bruh. They're coming on that ass. They're coming for you, bruh. And it's up to you what you're gonna do, who you're gonna pick. They all think things should be so easy for them. They all think things should be so easy for them. I can just pick who I want. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Can have whoever I want. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. They really think it'd be like that, bro, until reality hits. And oh my God, they get so better when they can't have what they have. This is really what it's like. I've seen it firsthand. This is not something I've seen on a video. This is not something I've seen on podcasts. This is something I have literally witnessed myself. Involving myself. The way they act. They're all waiting for the best. They all want the best. They can't all have the best. That's the problem. That's the problem. So when you become the best, you get to pick. The ball's in your court. Because they all want you so bad. Because you become the best. You become a top tier male. A very top percent in the world type male. On fleek. You're going to piss a lot of them off. They can't have their way with you. They wonder, oh my God. Some of them's even good. But just not good enough. Oh, sorry. What about the other guys that ain't good enough for you? That's no problem though, right? This shit is ridiculous. They have no problem rejecting the guys they don't want. But they have a problem when the guy that they want rejects them. This is how it goes. It comes back in full circle. Because the guys that you're probably rejecting are the guys that probably deserve you. But the guy you're going for, you probably don't deserve them for whatever reasons. You probably just don't measure up. He could probably just do better. But that's a problem. And it's just, this is the rotation, how it kind of goes around circle. This is the modern day code. I just laid it all out. Everybody has work to do. Everybody can get better. Everybody can be better. So if you want what you deserve, being male or female, put in the work. And go out there and get what you deserve and stay damn patient for it. There's a reason I rejected my exes. There's a reason I've rejected probably hundreds of women. And just low-key reject hundreds of women to this day. They always give you these little signs. Speak to me, talk to me, do this, do that. I know what they're doing. And I ain't playing that. I ain't playing into it. I'm not going to give you what you want because I don't want to. I just don't want to. I'm busy, and there's other things I want. The difference is I'm honest about it. And that's how we got to be in this world, bro. We got to be honest. This is a blunt video. This is a raw, blunt video. But it's going to help. It's going to open your mind to the truth. That's what I do. It's not about me here holding your hand. Let me hold your hand. Let me pet your hand. Let me tell you things you want to hear. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're enough. I'm not your mommy. I'm not your daddy. I'm going to tell you the truth. So you can win. So, let's win. God willing. God bless. Put in that grind, put in that work. I'll see you at the dock.